Hey everybody, it's Phil with Bugera. How you doing today? Welcome to Music Studios. I want to talk to you today about the BC15. This is a 15-watt guitar amp with a 12AX7 tube on the front end. It's got some great sounds and features. Let's talk about them. So this is the BC15. It's got a 12AX7 tube on the front end, and we all know that is the guitar amp tube. It sounds great. It's even order harmonics. You're going to get that guitar spank sound out of it. It's going to be great. So you have that. It's an 8-inch speaker that's built inside of it. Now the amp is 15 watts. The speaker is rated at 30 watts, so you're never going to blow the speaker or have any issues with that either. Across the top panel, you have a gain knob, and then you have a gain switch, which is going to change it from 2 channels, from the clean to the dirty channel. You have a bass knob, you have a treble knob, you have a CD input if you wanted to go ahead and play a CD along with this and then do your shedding, like I said, we do on the road all the time. You can do that, and it even has a headphone out so that you can go ahead and practice your shows or do your hand skills or whatever it is. This is a great amp for that. Now let's talk about the studio. How many times have you heard about records that have been made with a small amplifier that they just crank up in the big live room and they mic it and they track with it? This is that kind of amplifier also. It gets you a good sound in the studio. You can crank it up like you heard at the beginning, you know, and it says, I put it on the high gain mode. You know, I can get in there with the big sound. I hit the gain knob again and it's nice. All right, so I can have both clean sounds and distorted sounds, 2-channel 12AX7 tube. Gonna be nice. Now the EQ has a bass and a treble knob, but there's also a shift knob, and that's a mid-range shift. So I can go from a sound like this, then I'll hit the shift knob, the button, right? So I can have it a more kind of like a thinner, more kind of brittle sound, or I can have it back where it's kind of a more bigger, warmer sound. And the cool thing is that, you know, every sound has a purpose. So sometimes you want that bite through mid-range sound, and sometimes you want the bigger, warmer sound. Both are going to come out of this BC15 amplifier, which is great. Another thing you're going to love about the BC15 is the look of it. It looks amazing. It's a great vintage looking amp with a classic guitar tone coming out of it. So it's a nice looking thing to have in the studio, in your stage box, at home. It's a great practice amp, and all the other features I mentioned for live and in the studio. It has a wide array of applications for this cool amplifier right here. Now you have a dedicated master output control, and that really cranks up. And the one thing you'll notice is that the gain knob, with the gain button not pushed, the original gain knob has no effect, okay, because it's just going straight to the master fader, your signal is, which is nice. It takes that gain stage out of the way. And then when you actually engage the gain button, then now you have all the distortion stuff, and that gain knob becomes active. So it's nice to be able to go straight to the master fader, or to be able to have the dual, you know, the daisy chaining of gain stages. So you have a gain for the preamp, basically, to overdrive, and then you have the master volume for your overall volume as well. So this is the BC15. For more information and media, please feel free to come visit us at bugera-amps.com. Thanks for joining us here at Music Studios. I'm going to play out a little bit. This is kind of fun.